Listen, the one thing with Jamie, and I've been dealing with Jamie nearly for 3 years now, he's meticulous. Every attention to detail, he goes after it, right? And you'll see the financials later, and it's the last board. But I think it's the big one. It's a lease farm, and he said earlier the amount of money, the drawings that he has to take off this farm. And the year 2015 and 16, he got a bit caught, right? But if you look at the overall costs on the farm, including his own drawings, is 23 cents a litre. Now, if I take off his own drawings, for a comparison to your own farm, it's 18 cents a litre, right? Low cost, and it's a high production farm, right? Two big drivers, and we're going to just concentrate on that on the farm, is the grass and the cow, right? They're the drivers. And Jamie doesn't go away from that, and we'll ask him a few questions on that in a minute. But first, I'm just going to start with the current performance, Jamie. We did a grass cover yesterday. You had an average farm cover of 617, farm cover per cow of 196. You had a growth yesterday of 74, rotation length of 17. Just quickly, the decisions you've made after yesterday's walking farm yesterday.
We made, after doing the farm walk yesterday, we made some decisions. So that brought us down to 196 cover per cow. We've taken out paddocks for silage, both across the road, which is our furthest paddocks away. So we took out 5 acres for long-term silage, and we took out an extra 2 paddocks, which would be 6 acres for short-term silage. So that's brought us back down to the 196, which you'd be comfortable enough at. But
is that too high, Jamie?
But after walking that farm even today, it's after growing since yesterday. Like, so we're still gone too high. I suppose we'd rather be somewhere around the 170 mark. We started measuring grass, but we really didn't concentrate on it until we started doing dairying. And if I was a beef farmer back again after being a dairy farmer and seeing how quick the cow responds to going in on a poor paddock, like put a cow in on a STEMI 1700, 1800 cover in comparison to a 1400 cover, and see the difference 2 days later in your milk tank, like. And it has to do the very same thing to a beef animal. It's protein to a beef animal.
How did you learn it though, Jamie?
I suppose, but trial and error. Like when we came here the first year milking cows, we had 64 heifers, the same size milking platform as we have today, except the piece across the road. And the place was just lifting in grass. And I suppose I was chasing the grass and learned fairly quick that I was never going to catch up with the grass.
Visited other farms?
Visited other farms and started a discussion, got involved in a dairy discussion group, then a local Bagnallstown group, and just listened to what them boys were saying, like, and how they were managing grass, and took information out of it and got home and tried to do the stuff at home. And I suppose then we started measuring grass and walking the farm every week, but we didn't see ourselves getting on top of it, but we kept at it and trying. I suppose we were lucky then, give you a bit of praise, Richard, we got in with the Monitor Farm programme. And Richie's a great man pushing the back to get out, and it's grass, but it all makes sense, lads. That's where all the figures is coming from at the end of the day, it's coming from the grass. We walk the farm now every week, and we'll make decisions every week. And there's very seldom a week goes by on this farm that we don't actually make decisions, let it be take out.
Okay, so just go back to the key drivers. Just go, what's the real driver? And you mentioned the 1400 and the importance of the 1400. Yeah. That early nitrogen, Jamie, you've put a big emphasis on that.
Yeah, like we'd have 100 units of nitrogen out by the 1st of April. Not the 10th, or it's 100 units of nitrogen is gone out. And we'll put out half a bag of urea in January, regardless of the weather to a certain extent. But we'll get that out before the pressure comes on me, calf and cows. So that's one job that's done out of the way.